bag of pills in Greece on the 13th of June 2023, who were revolting against the brutal military dictatorship, against settler colonialism. They were fighting for dignity, freedom, and justice. They were fighting for life, but they had to flee and they had to leave their families, friends, and neighborhoods. They had to leave their memories and moments to come as the Joseph, as the European garden, Joseph Borrell once used to call Europe as a garden. He named it garden, and he named the rest of the world the jungle. So to come to Europe, the garden Europe, and steal your jobs and destroy your culture and spread their languages. That's how the white supremacist and imperialist regimes tend to think about us, as if we had no life before coming here, or no dreams, or no goals. We are just greedy, filthy people who will come to other people's land and replace its population and take over its wealth for their own benefits. Well, as far as I can tell, we call this colonialism. And we are the ones who are being colonized in this equation. This massacre, unfortunately, is not the first, and unfortunately would not be the last. As we are standing here, people are being murdered on the road, sinking in the seas, getting arrested and tortured. Children being separated from their parents in European countries and elsewhere. For the imperialist, capitalist power of Europe, we are not more than a cheap labor at best. We are thrown in the camps and being humiliated in the offices of structured racist German bureaucracy in order to get a paper that recognizes you as a refugee. We are not being seen as humans who deserve life, but more as tools to run the German capitalist machines. They let us in not for humanitarian reasons, not because they support our struggle, not because they are very welcoming. They let us in to run their machines and factories. Therefore, if you don't work, you are a bad refugee. If you don't behave, you will be deported. If you oppose them, you will be punished. And if you don't integrate, you are backward and you are not being appreciated. But if you work on yourself and integrate, you would be one of the good refugees. They created a differentiated system of visas and statuses, safe countries and non-safe places, taking our individual right for our case to be judged, criminalizing, illegalizing us, or putting us in a gray zones of years or decades without labor rights and any perspective to resume our lives, to use our skills and knowledge. We should do what is demanded by this economy for the benefits of the society rulers. Then you are a good immigrant, then you are a good refugee. Our countries that were looted for centuries are being looted now through wars, trade agreements, debts, and now even our displaced bodies and minds are being demanded to be looted here in the interest of the beneficiaries of colonialism. Our people are constantly being arrested by the German police for being on the streets or their workspaces for speaking up, because once they open their mouths, they are anti-Semite, or they are terrorists, or they are backwards, as if we are not entitled to talk unless the white man allows us. As if the German government knows more about the West Asia, as if they would know better what's happening in Congo and Sudan, better than ourselves, people coming from these places risking to be the next drawing on the ground of the Mediterranean. So we are not numbers, we are memories, we are stories, we are names, we are flesh and blood, we are souls, we are lovers and resistors, and we are everywhere.